I'm here with Chef Candice Lee of the Black Sesame Kitchen, and we're going to do an amazing cooking lesson. What's on the agenda for today? What are we making?
So today what we're going to be doing is making shanxi noodles, 4 different types of shanxi noodles, as well as 2 different types of sauces to go with the noodles.
Now, before we cook, we need the ingredients. So the 2 of us are heading out to the market to do a little grocery shopping. So this is the Xingming market right here, and this is your favorite market, right?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite markets. I mean, it has everything. It's very local.
The first item on our grocery list is the tomato.
The 3 basic seasonings for Chinese cooking is leek, ginger, and garlic.
That's the holy trinity of Chinese cooking.
For this particular dish that we're making for the caramelized eggplant and pork sauce.
This is the way to go, round eggplant.
Yeah, the round eggplant.
Okay. Pork, everything's pork.
What we want to get a pork belly. What you want is just a nice kind of layering.
This is the world's longest green meat. So we've got all of our ingredients, so we're heading back to the kitchen to get cooking.
All right, so everyone, welcome to Black Sesame Kitchen.
Yay!
Yay! What we do here, we're a cooking school and we're a private kitchen. So every Thursday and Saturday we have weekly classes. Every Friday night we have a wine and dine, which is basically the chefs cook a 10-course meal right up here. It's like a communal dining experience. So what we're doing is shanxi noodles. For China, shanxi is kind of the center of where you make all these types of noodles. So we're going to be learning 4 different types of shanxi noodles. We're doing 2 sauces, egg and tomato, and a caramelized pork and eggplant. Give it a smash. So this is kind of the trifecta, the holy trinity of Chinese cooking, which is leek, ginger, and garlic. They're there for that basic Chinese flavor. Next, what we're going to be cutting is the eggplant. This is going to be for the caramelized pork and eggplant. In the end, we're just going to be cutting these into cubes. Okay, next what we're going to be doing is we're going to be cut some tomatoes for the egg and tomato sauce. Next, I'm going to be explaining the first sauce that we're going to be making. So once this comes to a boil, the meat's going to be cooked through. So what Chef Zhang is going to do now is going to start caramelizing some sugar. And you're going to see there's going to be a really big change in color. So it's going to get to this very brown caramel color. After the meat's been caramelized, tossed in, and given that coat of that caramelized color, and then after that we added some seasonings. We added the salt, chicken bouillon, some white pepper, and some dark soy sauce. Then you add in the eggplant so that you get a little bit of a fry on it, so it kind of gets rid of that rubbery texture that eggplant oftentimes has. And we're going to let this boil for simmer for about 20 minutes, 10 minutes, and it'll be cooked through.
So here in Beijing, it's traditional to slurp.
Yeah. So now we're going to do the egg and tomato sauce. So this is about 5 eggs, and we have the tomatoes as well. And this is a really common dish in Chinese. When you heat the wok first and then add the oil, that's going to keep anything from sticking to the wok. And this is also common with Chinese cooking. You cook the egg first and then you take it out. This is a star anise. This is actually one of the seasonings that we're using in the dishes. It actually has, a licorice flavor, a black licorice flavor. So he's already added that star anise into the oil, adding some leek, ginger, and garlic, and the tomatoes. It's salt, white pepper, chicken bouillon here, and some dark soy sauce. So add some water, and then this is basically done. And it's just flour and water.
Noodles!
All these noodles have very different textures. This one's going to be a bit chewier.
Oh, look at me go. Okay, we're on our fourth and final noodle. I think we did a pretty good job, guys. Nice work. And I say we celebrate with one more slurp. You ready?